Well, hello there again, my good friends. Thanks a million for clicking on this video. And as always, thanks for the comments, the likes, and the new subs. Well appreciated. Thank you very much. Having a bad day today. 7 winners in total on last night's video. Now remember I told you about the first race in the Curragh. Aidan O'Brien's horse in the 433. Cost 2.3 million. Now how in the name of God was that horse 11 days? That was the best. I won't say it was the best of the month, it was the best of the year. Won it handy. First time out. 2.3 million. Anyway, the 7 winners, just go through them quickly. 11 days, 100 to 30, 3 to 1. I had an 8 to 1 second each way. I had an 8 to 1 third each way. I had a 16 to 1, finished second each way. And I had a 20 to 1 winner in the 838 at Newcastle. Now I want you to go back to last night's video and fast forward to 7 minutes and 45 seconds. And I was going to put that horse into my bet. Last night's bet that I done. And he ends up winning at 20 to 1. I think I have 3 placed horses on that bet that each way. That would have made a lovely docket if I put in that 20 to 1. But anyway, no point in crying over spilt milk. 7 winners is not bad, lads. Out of 15 races. But anyway, come here. That's last night. Put that there for a second, right? Tomorrow, lovely day's racing. Lovely day's racing, my friends. And I've done 2 dockets for tomorrow. 2 dockets, which I'll put up in a while. I'm just going to run through the Curragh quick. I picked out the Curragh, Newcastle and York. I'll run through the Curragh in about 30 seconds and just give you the numbers and the prices. And then we'll move on to Newcastle and York. Because it's all Aidan O'Brien, Aidan O'Brien, Aidan O'Brien, Joseph O'Brien, Aidan O'Brien. But I've backed against a few of them at big prices at the Curragh tomorrow. So the first race of the Curragh, 145, number 3, he's money on. The second race, the 215, number 1, he's money on. The third race of the Curragh is the 245, number 6, 4 to 1. The fourth race is the 320. And I went for number 1, 25 to 1 each way. The fifth race, the 355, I went for number 4. There's a lot of money on tomorrow at the Curragh. I went for number 4, 8 to 1 each way. The sixth race is the 430. I also went for number 4, 12 to 1 each way. The seventh race is the 505. I went for number 15, 14 to 1 each way. He's in one of my bets. And the last race of the Curragh, the 540, I went for number 21, 6 to 1. He's in one of my bets as well. Right, that's the Curragh out of the way. You have the times and the numbers of the horses. Now we'll move on to Newcastle. I'm very surprised today I didn't get a lot more winners at Newcastle. So I love the old meeting, I love the old Newcastle meeting. Right, 7 races at Newcastle. And the first race is the 140. And I've gone for number 7, he's in my bet. Bobby Benu, Ray Dawson for Roger Verdon. 6 to 1. Yeah, lovely price. The second race at Newcastle, you obviously know that's tomorrow, Saturday. It's the 210. And I went for number 3. He's also one of my bets. And how could I leave him out? You know from my previous videos, my 10-year-old son Harry. So I backed Diligent Harry. Safi Osborne for Clive Cox. That's number 3 in the 210 at Newcastle. 7 to 2 favours. The third race at Newcastle is the 240. They're all open races tomorrow, lads. You can expect some big winners at the 3 big meetings. The 240, I went for number 4, Shrim Shady. Yeah, he's the real Shrimp Shady. Please stand up. Ron Hornby for Andrew Baldwin. I'll predict Baldwin, talk fucking proper Kenny, is going to have 4 winners tomorrow across the cards. But Shrimp Shady is 4 to 1. Right, the 4th race at Newcastle is the 315. And I went for number 13. Number 13. I went through all these races, lads. I'll tell you something. I didn't do too bad now last night with 7 winners altogether. You just have to go through. Each race, each horse. Trainers form that they like to track. Jockeys in form. Blah blah blah. Shut up, Kenny. The 315 at Newcastle, number 13. Synchronism, something like that. Synchronism. Luke Morris for Sir Mark Prescott. 2 mile class 2 handicap, 77 grand. That's what I'm going to make tomorrow on the bookies. 77 grand, 77k. So that's my pick in the 4th race at Newcastle, number 13. The 5th race at Newcastle is the 345. That last race, number 13, is actually in my bet as well. The 345 at Newcastle, I went over, and I think this is the one that drove me fucking mental. I went over and over. There's some horses with good form in it. There's some top class horses in it. Tuca Salamanca. You have Strike the Caledonian, Pocklington. I was meant to go for the top weight, Cool Who Fluke. But I ended up going for number 5, 77600. That's his form. But let me tell you this. Mick Appleby is after hitting form. Right? And so was Charlie Appleby. I went for number 5, Anaf. Daniel Muscott for Mick Appleby. $14 to 1 each way. Right, the penultimate race at Newcastle is the 423. Now look back in last night's video for 2 seconds, it'll take you. And fast forward to 7 minutes 45 seconds. That was a lovely 20-1 winner I picked out. The 423 at Newcastle, I went for number 5. As far as I remember, he haven't just, well obviously haven't discreed the form, his first time out. Number 1 and 7 is seriously fancied. But I went for Andrew Baldwin again. Paper cut, number 5, paper cut. PJ MacDonald, great combination. And he's on his second favourite, 130. 11-4 favourite. He's 130. So that's number 5 in the 423. The last race at Newcastle, 11 minutes in. See, I'm starting to speed up a bit, people. I don't like to speed up, but I don't like to be making long videos either and have some people whinging. This was a tough race. This was a tough race to go through, the 458. The last race at Newcastle. I went over and over and over every single horse. So, like I said in previous videos, especially on the all-weather, if you can't pick out a winner and you get stuck, always go for the top ways, number 1. So I went for number 1, PJ MacDonald again, for Evan Williams. Ewan, E-W-A-N, that's not the jump trainer, is it? Anyway, Sure and Steadfast, number 1. 4-1 second favourite. If you're ever stuck on the all-weather with a crowd of horse, there's 14 runners in that, 1 mile 4. I was always taught that years ago. Don't wreck your head, go straight for number 1, right for the top ways. He's the most handicapped horse in us. Right, we'll move on to York. Good racing at York. And the first race at York is the 120. And Kenny is at it again. Friday night. So why not, sitting on your own? Why not? Help you sleep. 2:05 and I'm going to bed last night. I was still awake at 6:05 this morning. I got up at 7 o'clock, had a couple of coffees, which is stupid, but that's what I did. That's what I did, sorry. Went back to bed about 8. Your whole day is round, sir. Your day is round. But I kind of blame the heat a lot for that. The first race at York, number 20. The first race at York, 120. You see, I'm trying to speed up too much. Slow down now, Kenny. Slow the fuck down and concentrate. This is another horse in one of my dockets for tomorrow. There needs to be a good few horses out tomorrow. I don't think I included any of them. But I went for number 6, Mezzo Fort, or Forte, whatever way you want to pronounce it. Tom Marquand for Willie Haggis. The two of them are going to have a great day tomorrow, Willie Haggis and Andrew Baldwin. And number 6 in the 120 is 3-1 second favourite. The second race at York is the 155. Now, as I'm going through the last few races here, it's only 14 minutes. I'll stick up my 2 dockets that I've done for tomorrow. And you can pause your phone, your laptop, whatever you're looking at, and you can see the horses that I backed. The second race at York, the 155, I went for number 8. He's also in my docket. and Destait. Kieran Scott for Roger Fell. That's number 8. 1 mile handicap. And number 8 is 8 to 1. I will guarantee you here and now in this video that horse will go favourite. The favourite is 4 to 1. Frankie's Dream. And Destait, I probably didn't pronounce that properly, is 8 to 1. See how good am I? He'll go off favourite. Third race at York is the 225. This is also one of the horses in my docket. That's my each way, 15 each way cross doubles. I'll do the same best as I done last night. I have to collect a small few pound tomorrow. I don't know how much is offered. But if I had that 20 to 1 winner, my lord, I'd be getting an old chipper tomorrow night, I tell you. If I had that 20 to 1. The 225 at York, I went for number 6. Very tough race, lads. Very, very tough race. I went for number 6, R. Cody. Neil Cannon for Richard Hughes. 5 furlongs dash, class 2, 33 grand. And I went through the form of a lot of these horses. Nano Shadow. Oisin Murphy for Kevin Scott. Frontline Fury. I just couldn't get it past our Cody. 8 to 1. The 4th race at York. Group 3. Come on. This thing always plays up when I'm making a video, this laptop. The 4th race is the 258. At York, and I went for number 3. Just, I didn't fancy getting in it. 7 furlongs, 6 runners, Group 3, 56 grand. I went through, you know the horse Never So Brave. 5th last time out, and 5th the time before that. And 7th the time before that. Now, is Sabre Strike running too quick after 7 days, like, you know what I mean? 7. There's nothing you can really back. I'm surprised I didn't actually go for something against them. Sorry now. Yeah, Sabre Strike, it could be heading. Tom Mark 1 for Willie Hankis. Ran 7 days ago at Royal Ascot. Curragh. I'm just going to go for the favourite, Never So Brave, even money. If I had to go, we'll say there were 2 more runners, making it 8. I would go for an each way bet. And number 2, Chicago Critic. I'll just throw in the favourites. I wouldn't back him. The 5th race at York. Effectively around with this laptop at all. It's the 338. "20 minutes. This happens every night lately when I'm making a video. It's as slow as my previous X. for getting turned on. That's not even loading now, look. The 5th race to 3:38, I went for number 3. There's an even money shot in the race. 4 to 5 in places. Now you know I like to go against these horses, I like to go against them. And a jockey in serious form, Oshinor. I went for number 3, Secret Force. Adrian Keatley, Oshinor. Nine to 2. The 4:15, the second last race at York. How come I'm not after coming against? I'm not after finding Richard Hannon's other horse yet, the Big Gamble. Something Circus, 20 to 1s into 3s. I thought he was running at York. Oh, come on to fucking load up, will ya? There's 13 to 8 favourite in this race. Yeah, that's the horse I went for in the 4:15, number 3. Hello Space, but he's actually in my 6 cross doubles for tomorrow, yeah. Hello Hallo Space Boy. Oisin Murphy again for Ed Walker. And the last race at York is the 4:50. Now people, remember, these are only my picks. Some days I do good, some days I do bad. I gave a lovely horse to a lad today in the comments. Jimmy Moffat's horse, or Cartmel. The man asked me for a winner. And I said Jimmy told me this horse was going to win Friday. And I think he won at 7 to 4. He was 2 to 1 when I made the comment. But anyway, the 4:15, I like to help out anyone as much as I can. The 4:50, sorry, the last race at York, the 4:50, I went for number 14. I just didn't fancy any of the favourite ones. Perlai is 2 to 1 favourite. And why I didn't fancy any of them, because it's an amateur jockey's handicap. So I went all the way down the bottom to number 14. Sister and Brother. Miss Stephanie Dory for Joey Ramsden. That's Gordon's brother. He's Ramsey, is he? I said that last week. Gordon Ramsey. Joey Ramsden. Now there's some good old form in the race, lads, and what you normally do with these amateur jockeys, you don't just look for a good trainer, you look for a good jockey. And number 4 is a horse, a jockey and trainer, sorry, I picked out in last night's video. Mr. Thomas Easterby for Tim Easterby. The horse came nowhere, absolutely nowhere. Jim Goldie have a horse in the race, Richard Fahey have a horse in the race. But anyway, look, I went for number 14, a big 20 to 1 each way. Right, so that, I'm turning off that now because it's driving me fucking mental, it's freezing. I don't know why that's happening lately. 24 minutes in now. Look, it's a long enough video. I watch videos an hour long, 50 minutes long. They're worth watching. So I tore through the Curragh 8 races. I went through Newcastle 7 races. And I've just gone through York 7 races. And remember, I had 7 winners today. 20 past 11. So look, make your own picks or do the small bits that I done they're over there beside me. I think the two dockets came to €10.50. €10.50. That's enough to gamble on. That's 10 horses. I done 6 and 4. No need to go mental like I fucking did last week where I lost my underpants, me bra, me knickers. I lost a whole lot. It's not worth it, my friends. It's not worth it. Small bets, big money. Gamble responsibly and only bet what you can afford. And never ever chase your money. If you're down money, which I probably did say right, don't chase it, because you won't win. End of story. Hope this video uploads now 26 minutes. I'm having problems with my laptop. Talk to you again tomorrow night. God bless you all. Stay safe. That's all I have to say. Kenny from Tipperary over and out. Love you all. I hope you all get a good few winners tomorrow. Thanks for watching.